Let's now look at another example from Fox News from over the weekend. Senator Dick Durbin, a Democrat, appeared on Fox News, and he represents Illinois. So he was understandably asked about this horrific mass shooting in Highland Park. Highland Park is a swanky suburb of Chicago. It is not Chicago. And the host, much like with Pete Buttigieg, same host, by the way, tries these tired, repetitive talking points and says, hey, if it's all about gun laws, Chicago has really strict gun laws. Why was there a shooting in Chicago if there are strict gun laws? And of course, the shooting wasn't in Chicago. And Dick Durbin, visibly just exhausted by this tired line of questioning.
Highland Park before this is over.
To be fair, though, if it were just about gun laws, wouldn't Chicago, with some of the toughest gun laws in the country, be a safer city?
Let me tell you something quickly. Highland Park is not Chicago. It's a suburb of Chicago, a small town, a great small town. It's the first place you would have chosen to go to a 4th of July parade with your son or grandson or granddaughter. It's a wonderful community. And to say, oh, Chicago is so dangerous. Yes, it's dangerous, but so is St. Louis. And so are towns, Jackson, Mississippi, and others have a murder rate as well. It's the fact that we've proliferated so many guns. The police that I sit down with privately on a regular basis say, Senator, you just don't have any idea how many guns are out there. And they're so easily accessible. Now, the gun industry's made a lot of money out of this, but America is not safer because of it.
So listen, oh wait, hold on.
Let me be clear. I want to express my heartfelt condolences to the people of Highland Park.
Right, yes, other than just attacking everything, we do feel bad for the victims. The Fox host gets on the record there. So there's like three different things here, okay? First of all, Highland Park is not Chicago. Dick Durbin doing a good job of pointing that out. And the idea that, oh, it's urban gun violence. Highland Park is like a swanky, it's your prototypical wealthy suburb of sorts. And there's lots of, the suburb, in a sense, originated in the suburban Chicago area. And it's your prototypical suburb. It was not in Chicago. It was close, though. Second layer, this whole thing of the dangerous cities run by Democrats. Democrats are more likely to live in cities than Republicans. And so cities tend to be run by Democrats, safe cities and unsafe cities. In addition, there are lots of cities, there are, 10 notable cities run by Republicans that are not particularly safe cities, and they never want to talk about that. But the third layer that I want to mention, again, is from dangerous Chicago to Gary, Indiana, where the gun laws are much more relaxed. It's a 40-minute drive. There's even public transit. As terrible as public transit is in this country, you can get on a bus and go from Chicago to Gary in under an hour. So does it really matter that in Chicago there are on paper strict gun laws where you can just go 40 minutes and get your guns in Indiana? Case in point, Highland Park, Illinois. There's a place in Hammond, Indiana called Deb's Gun Range. Okay, Deb's Gun Range is a big, big gun shop. It's an 80-minute drive from Highland Park, Illinois to Deb's Gun Range in Hammond, Indiana, where you can get your guns. Do Chicago area gun laws really matter when in nearby Indiana, people sell their weapons to other people without background checks or paperwork even recording the sale? This is such tired old nonsense. And Dick Durbin, he got a piece of it right. And of course, they throw it in the last minute. And they go, we got to run. But listen, if the gun laws mattered, then why did this happen in Chicago? It's like, well, it was in Chicago and Indiana's 35 minutes away and on and on and on. And it does not matter because these are the talking points that the Fox News audience wants to see. They want to see and hear this pablum to make them feel good about doing nothing about guns. That's the whole point of all of this. And we should be sick of it. I'm sick of it. We should have change. And the only hope here is that this decided effort from the right to do nothing about guns does seem to be shifting the balance of how people plan to vote in November against Republicans. The Roe v. Wade decision seems to be part of it. Doing nothing about gun safety seems to be part of it. Let's see what happens in November.